The dating ritual. Hey, most of us have been through it where you've tried to basically engage the interest of somebody and say, let's move this a little further. Let's take the next step here. Well, today's case involves a man, James Dixon, who was in fact flirting with a gal, and things were moving along, and then he finds out that the individual with whom he was attempting to develop a relationship was a transgender woman. James became very upset, very distressed, felt he was being taken for a ride, and he took that frustration out on this individual and beat the person to death. Beat the person to death. Was tried for homicide, found guilty. Well, one of the things he offered as his defense was what has become known as the gay or trans panic defense, which says, basically, I was so upset when I found out this person really wasn't of the sexual orientation that I thought they were, that I just lost it, and I either engaged in actual battery or in some instances a homicide. Well, there are those who say this really is unfair, and it's unfair to those who are gay or of a trans nature, and therefore that kind of defense should not be allowed. So recently, New York passed legislation that said someone could not raise the gay trans defense when they found out the person they were dealing with was not of their apparent sexual orientation. Now, New York's not the first state to do this. There are two other states that have adopted this kind of a defense ban, and one is Rhode Island, the other is Illinois. Other states are considering it. So basically what it boils down to is that if someone in this normal courtship relationship finds out that the person with whom they are attempting to develop a relationship is not of the sexual orientation that they are presenting, and that the person who was trying to develop that relationship becomes incensed and begins taking it out on that individual through some form of bodily harm or death, well, the guy who is upset cannot claim that his actions were reasonable given his extreme emotional upset. Okay, bringing you this case, bringing cases every week so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.